induction event. And it came about because we were in Australia and we noticed they had a Racing Hall of Fame and they were inducting in it some of New Zealand's most famous racehorses. And we realised that it was time that New Zealand did something about preserving the history of our racing for future generations.
I mean, New Zealand's been a country that's long thrived on having a great racing industry. It's been one of the ways we've marketed ourselves internationally. We've been successful, not just in Australia, but around the world. Many years ago, I worked when I was a kid for Cecil Devine, when I was doing some stuff for him after school, and he had a brilliant racehorse called Lord Module, went on to win the New Zealand Cup, and I'll never forget him as a horse. And Cecil Devine as a trainer. Yeah, I think the fabulous prize when you see them go overseas, particularly when they go and race in things like the Melbourne Cup and win those absolute premier events. Yeah, well, look, the industry I think has acknowledged it needs to change. So from the government's point of view, I think we can facilitate a role where we work with the industry to try and find a solution. I mean, what's clear is that state money needs to rise, and to do that, if we do that, then it can support obviously higher costs that owners obviously face, higher prices paid to breeders. The challenge is it's an industry that's got a lot of infrastructure, and frankly some of that infrastructure isn't always utilised to its maximum points, but eventually there will be change, and sometimes that's uncomfortable and it's not always politically easy, but I think if we don't do that, then in the end we'll become a country, I think, that's more known for breeding horses than racing them, and I don't think that will necessarily be in New Zealand's long-term interest. Tip for the Cups, I don't have either at the moment, but come and ask me a few days out and I'll go and have a look at the form and see if I can work it out. I used to have actually a pretty good record of picking both the New Zealand Cup and the Melbourne Cup, but sadly politics has meant that my time is distracted away from the form book, and I have to rely on others, don't rely on me. I'm starting to increasingly go by names, colours or numbers, and it's never a good start.